Listen to all the birds. Man, it is finally time for... What's going on, Catterman and Catterwomen? Holy crap, bro! That's a big one. That's a big one. What the? What's going on, Cattermen and Catterwomen? Welcome back to the adventures. Today we're heading to a local river nearby my house, about a 25-minute drive. We're gonna try to target some early spring channel catfish. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the ride, and I'll see you at the water. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're here. Got everything set up in the back over here already. Got the fishing rods, got everything else, and I got, like I told you guys, a little surprise, but we're gonna talk about that once we're over here back here. The tide is going down. We got maybe a couple of hours to go, so let's have some fun. We got the smell of spring in the air. We got seagulls everywhere. I see we got a couple of ospreys too, and hopefully no bald eagle, because I'll tell you what, that surprise of ours is gonna take off in a sec. And I just wanna make sure it doesn't get, you know, fought down by something. I got quite a lot of things with me, as you can tell over here. But the most important thing next up, before we show you anything else that's going on over here, should I say, before I show you anything else that's going on over here, is the bait. Oh yeah. Good old delicious gizzard shad. And in the springtime, when we're going for channel cats over here, especially on the Delaware River in central New Jersey, and even for the striped bass, this is the key. You don't need gizzard shad, right? Like I told you in my previous video, you could really use anything else, any other type of bait fish. You know, you can even use white perch, you can use suckers, you know, creek chubs always work well with catfish in general. And today, yeah, we're going with the spring forage. And in the springtime, it's easy to get threadfin and gizzard shad because they're spawning. Once the temperatures in the water get above like 50, 55, upwards in that range, they all get into giant balls, they start breeding, a lot of them die off. And a lot of times, even when they're breeding in a big ball, you can get yourself a little dip net and just dip them out as they're trying to breed and chase each other. But without further ado, we're gonna take a look at the scenery here real quick, and I'll talk to you more about catching some fish, because I know we're gonna get into some fish, and I gotta get these baits out real quick. Who's the lucky first candidate? As you, little man. Gonna take this body chunk right here. Oh, nothing better than the smell of gizzard shad to get a good fishing trip going. There we go. Got our lines in the water. That's the first one. I expect us to get bites pretty quickly in this spot because the water just increased by, can you believe it, 8 degrees. That's a pretty good water temperature increase within literally 7 days. And that'll really get these channel catfish moving. And heck, we might even snag into a resident striped bass or an early migrator. So actually, in case you guys don't know, if you're not around here on the Delaware River, striped bass move up here in the spring, usually once the water gets like 55 and then up. Right now it's sitting at about, I think, 48 degrees. And they make their migration pattern up here from the Delaware Bay down south all the way up here into the river. And yeah, it's pretty neat. It's pretty awesome. And even though there's not as many as there used to be, because right now there's actually a big debate about striped bass, there's still plenty that come over here, and they're a ton of fun to catch. They are tough to hook because they got a really strong jaw, and they're gorgeous fish once you bring them up on the shoreline. And we can't forget the lucky catfish call. Oh, you know exactly where this is going. I decided to go forward and I decided to buy a drone. In case you guys are curious, this is the Mavic Air. I thought long and hard about it, and I thought, you know what, I really want to bring some nice quality to the channel in regards to images, and I think drones are the next step for us YouTubers and filmers in general. Just so you're aware, there's a lot of laws regarding these drones, so it's not the easiest thing to get through, but once you learn a couple of things and get your Part 107 certification, that's definitely the way to go. I'm actually working right now on getting my Part 107 FAA certification, and that's so I can be a commercial drone pilot as well on the side. The one thing I really like about the Mavic Air 2, just in case are filled in about this, is that it's small, it's compact, but it has 4K and it's got a pretty good camera on it. It doesn't have the 1-inch sensor which the Mavic 2 has, should I say the Mavic 2 Pro, but that's something I'm going to look into in the future. Right now, I just wanted to start off with something like this. Even the Mavic Air is not exactly a budget-friendly drone, but it's going to, you know, lose its value in the upcoming months as the Mavic 2 Pro takes more and more of the market, I think. And for now, it's a good beginner one. If I decide to go forward and get more into drone flying, then I can also always upgrade later. Let's catch some catfish. I really can't think of anything better to do right now on my day off than to be out here on the river in this beautiful weather, hearing the sounds of these seagulls. I've creeped out so many seagulls just running up to them and making that sound. Like, what? You know how to speak a language, fool? In case you guys are curious, as the time goes down here and you're going to the later part of the day, there's really nothing better than that. In the springtime, they're going to be pretty shallow usually, but the problem is the tide is so low right now that if I would have gone the other spot, I would have been stuck in mud, and you would have watched a video of just me telling you how to get out of sink mud. And I think we have our first bite, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see, I don't know, I just saw that the rod tip bump up over here a little bit. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know, guys. We about to find out. Here we go. We got our first fish. Yeah, let's get it. Whew. That's a scrappy channel catfish. Woohoo! Oh yeah. Oh yeah, guys, that's what I'm talking about. Oh man, he's a scrappy one. For sure. Man, right in the channel. Right in the channel of the river. Oh, he's coming up right to the surface. Come on, bud. Yeah. Well, these are actually boat rods, and we're gonna be using these for the kayak charter, but I really like these for channel catfish too, because they have a nice soft tip to them, which is perfect for circle hooks. All right, bud, come on, man. Oh, look at, oh, it's a beautiful channel cat. Look at that, man. Look at that. Let's grab this big boy. Wow. Man, I love these fish. Oof. Gotta be careful around here. Make sure the other rods are not going off. Yeah, look at that beauty, man. Look at that. What a healthy one, too. That's a perfect, a prime example of a good-sized New Jersey channel catfish right here, guys. Talk about an awesome-looking channel cat. I mean, just look at this big boy right here. What a beauty. Wow. Now that is how it should be. Let's let this guy go. Here you go, bud. Oh, you are ready to go, huh? Yep. There he goes, off into the tan water. Guys, we got another tap on this rod right here. It was a small tap, but he picked up the bait and then he dropped it. Ooh, ooh. Now the sun is pointing directly at us, so listen, I'm sorry. There's a lot of glare right now in the lens. Here we go, guys. Oh man, he came out. That was a small one too, though. That was a small one. Ay, ay, ay. The quicker the bite and the chomps, usually the smaller the fish. Ay, ay, ay. Good Lord, man. What the frick? He must have been sitting on it. He destroyed that. Oh, we got another bite over there on that rod, guys. All right, there we go. That's good. So now we're finally starting to bring them all out over here, huh? It's the setting of the sun that's triggering these bites, I think. Let's see what's happening this one. There you go. Look at that. Oh yeah, come on, buddy. What the frick? Guys, I don't know what the heck this is. This might be a turtle. What the frick? It's so heavy. Is this a flathead? What the heck? I don't know why it was so difficult to get it off the bottom like that. That was weird. Like I could barely move it for some point in time. Maybe it was a catfish fighting a turtle. What the heck is that? Let's see. What the heck? That's weird. Okay. Oh no, it's a really nice channel cat, guys. Look at that. That's a very nice channel catfish. Huh. Decent. More like exactly a decent sized channel catfish. Yeah, this is a nice one. Look at that. Guys, another beautiful channel catfish. Huh? Let's let this buddy go too. This one seems to be full of food. Fatty cakes. Whew. Nice. 2 fish so far, not bad. One all the way in the channel, one right behind some structure there out to get out of the current. It seems like a nice one, guys, over here. This one was swimming with it too. Yeah, buddy. No, it's actually not that big, but well, okay. Clearly, these fish seem to be out in the channel, so I'm gonna move. No, he came off, dude. Frick. All right, let's get some new fresh pieces of bait on here, and we're gonna throw all these baits actually right out over here into the channel. That seems to be where these guys are all hanging out at, so we're gonna go along with that. Ooh, delicious. Ooh, and now this one over here popped off too. Okay, okay, I see how it is. We're literally at slack dead tide right now, so it's kind of funny how they're all biting right now. I don't see a lot of American shad or river herring moving around yet, so if they're not moving around, it's probably not a lot of striped bass in this river just yet. But there are walleye in this section too, guys, and I really want to hunt down a walleye and maybe even a big Delaware River flathead catfish. They're over here. I know that. I've caught them before, right on the other side where a lot of mud embankments are, but they're still so spread out because they're invasive species, and they haven't really reproduced that much down here that it's like hit and miss. So guys, got a fish right here. Yeah, he's sitting on it now. Thing is, he's seems to be a little bit of a bigger fish, so he's taking it very slowly, but with big chomps. Sticking on the bottom real good, okay. This could be a bigger one, guys. See how the other rods are doing too. With these fish, sometimes I like to give them a little bit more time between their head shakes, because every single time the head shakes to the side, like wow, that's usually when the hook pops loose. Okay, no, come on, bud. Ooh, he's trying to get around this metal pole over here. Woo! Oh, just missed it, thank God. All right, cool. There we go. Oof, yeah, that was a close call. Yeah, it's a nice one right there. That might actually, guys, that might actually be the biggest one of the day. Yeah, that's the biggest one of the day. Not a giant, but still, ooh, beautiful fish. Beautiful fish, man. Yeah, what a beauty. What's up, buddy? Yeah, look at that. What a gorgeous channel cat. And actually, we're gonna let him go right here already. Right in the spot. Make sure we wet our hands. Okay. Oh, man. Wow. Come on, buddy boy. There we go, guys. What for a beauty. And we got a fish on the other rod over there too. All right, cool. Let's let this guy go. All right, buddy boy. Here you go. Definitely a nicer fish. All right, let's get that fish over there. Oh, he pulled like a really nice one too right there for a second. Let's see. Yeah, all right, butter boy. All right, butterball. Yeah. Oh, that's another one too. It's a nice one too. Okay, look, here we go. Oh yeah, look at that beauty. These are all nice and healthy channel catfish today. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Dragged him through mud a little bit too. Perfect little hook set. Easy, ready to let go. Oh, and we got a beautiful sunset too to wish us off as we head out in the next 15 to 20 minutes. Because it's almost 6, and usually around 6 o'clock is when, yeah, it's when The sun goes down around here right now. But we have daylight savings time on Sunday. So what that means for us is that means that we're going to be able to fish longer, an extra hour, and then the sun is in general going to start setting later and later. We're going to have more and more time. Oh man, guys, the sun is setting right now. I think we might have like an hour left to fish over here, if that. But wow, already a bunch of bites right here. It's nice. Now I got the 2 rods out over here. We got the one over there in the channel. We got this one right next to that one in the channel. We got a big gizzard shad head on one of the rods. So hopefully that's gonna get like a really big 10, 12, maybe even 15-pound channel catfish. They're out here, and at that age, they're pretty old too. But here on the Delaware River, where it gets deeper, down underneath Burlington and Trenton, there's some big fish hanging out. Dang. He hit that hard.
How many you get?
Huh?
How many you get?
Just one so far.
What do you say?
Just one so far.
One?
Yep. For a second, I'm like, damn, am I under arrest? What happened? Huh? Oh yeah, I run a YouTube channel and all that stuff.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, I actually thought you guys were here for my drone footage for a second.
No,
like, damn.
not at all.
I got wet hands.
Thank
Sure.
you. Nice to meet you.
Oh,
Nice
pleasure to meet you, man.
Here.
How we doing?
Let's go.
Anything fun happen in the area lately?
Yeah. We're out here looking for a missing person.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh man.
If you see anything, call us.
I mean, I got my drone on me. I could actually fly out a little bit and look around. I mean.
Yeah, if you check the coastline, we walk up and down.
Uh huh.
We're looking for somebody. So.
How far up do they?
Nobody knows.
Oh Jesus. Yeah, there's some stripers moving down here now. Oh man, that sucks. And what the person look like? I mean, in case I see anything.
Like I said, not sure. Just if you see anything that looks out of the ordinary, give us a call.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds like just the local PD in general.
That's it. Yeah. Try to
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Thanks, guys. Hopefully you find him. Oof. Wow, guys, that's crazy. Can you believe that? I mean, I literally thought I was gonna get arrested for my drone footage for a second. But I checked the map beforehand, and every single time you fly a drone, you actually have to make sure you're in legal perimeters. So you can't be too close to certain like power plants. You can't be too close to train tracks or above trains. You can't be close to airports, stuff like that. And you definitely can't fly within the first 15-mile ring of Washington, D.C. But wow, yeah, for a second I'm like, oh damn, I'm about to like crap my pants here for a sec. What did I do? But damn, well, I hope that they find that missing person. That's crazy. I mean, I literally was just offering, I could take my drone and just fly it down along the shoreline and see if I can find something. But there seems to also be a lot of interference around here, like Wi-Fi interference, that makes it even harder to fly that thing. Well, my friends, I think on that note, on that note, we have one more fish biting on the left rod over here, and he is running away with that bait. Whoa. What do we have here? Shaking heads like a chunky monkey. Wow, he's shaking his head like crazy. I mean, I think this is a really small channel catfish, but let's find out, shall we? Could be a schoolie striped bass, who knows? Yeah, those guys were even saying that this river is lower than they've seen in a while. So it's really slack. That's a small little channel catfish. Look at him go though. My God, he is a scrappy little channel cat. Watch it be a flathead. Then I can understand why it's so scrappy and fighting like that. Whoa. Woof. Hello, little man. How are you doing? Now, the smaller they are, the more careful you got to be with their fins, because they can spike you with one of these side fins. Welcome to the end of the video, or should I say the beginning of next video. This is the time to be alive. This is the time to come back out of hiding, out of being a hermit all winter long, or just working all winter long like a lot of us guys do, and get to enjoy the outdoor activities that are out there. Get to enjoy yourself on these water bodies. Just make sure, remember, stay 6 feet away from other people, practice self-isolation, and enjoy the outdoor activities which all of our governors have basically promoted for us to do. So get out and fish, enjoy yourself. I know that I'm definitely getting out more and more now, even though I'm still working a lot, because I'm, I guess, lucky to be an essential employee, even though you guys would get a lot more content if I was not essential. Next up, flathead catfish, channel catfish, blue catfish. Yo, my bad. And then as the summer progresses, hopefully our beaches will stay open, and then some sharks. In addition to that, I want to thank all of you for your awesome comments on all my videos. I appreciate all your guys' support. And I want to let you know that as there's more information and as I build it up more, I'm going to let you know about all the details about the catfishing charter that I'm going to be starting up here on the East Coast, so that you can book a trip with me if you want to. All I can tell you is it's going to be awesome, and it's going to be the adventure of a lifetime. Guys, I'll definitely keep you in the loop about that. One, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already, and then hit that bell down below, because you know you want to receive a notification every single time I post a video. And if you want to check out the gear that I was using in this video, it's always down in the description. Anyways, Catterman and Catterwomen, I'll see you guys next time. Have fun out in the water and enjoy your spring. Catterman out!